Introducing the Silent Rider BT-99. It's our same great ATV exhaust silencer, but now it fits more models than ever. Here's how you install it. Installation is easy. All you will need to install the Silent Rider is a wrench, a drill, a hacksaw, and a MIG welder. Installation hardware is included. First, be sure that the BT-99 will fit on your ATV exhaust before assembly. There must be no exhaust leakage from your exhaust port to the silencer intake pipe. The adapter must either cover your exhaust or it must be able to be welded to your exhaust pipe with no exhaust leakage. If these qualifications are not met, please contact us before proceeding. Determine the best fit for the silencer relative to your vehicle. It is best to center the silencer at the back and have it parallel to the ground. Position the silencer so it does not interfere with the dump bed or rear rack and is not within 4 inches of any plastic parts. There are connectors welded to the top and bottom of the silencer to allow fitment on the vehicle for either right-hand or left-hand exhausts. Use the 45-degree angle adapter to attach to exhausts that point downward or sideways. For mounting, it is easiest to keep the silencer flush with the back of the ATV. Next, determine mounting position for the hangers. Find where threaded rods will best connect to the frame or rack system. Silencer brackets may be mounted either to the rear rack bar, bolted to existing holes in the frame, or bolted to holes you drill in the frame. Based on what is available on the vehicle, use one of these options to mount your silencer. Install swivel brackets onto threaded rods. Connect using a nut and washer on each side of the rubber grommet. Because the paint is on the threaded rod, use a drill with a socket to install. Spin the threaded rod at the bolted end while gripping the nut to make moving it on the rod easier. Screw threaded rods into connectors and attach to the silencer. Using the welded nut end of the threaded rod, tighten the rod into the silencer body. Attach P-clamps to frame. Skip this step if bolting to the frame. Put bolts through swivel hangers and P-clamps, then tighten. Adjust the height of swivel hangers on the threaded rod by turning nuts to fit. Move swivel brackets up or down the threaded rod to attach to the frame or rear rack. Bending of the rods may be necessary due to interference with the frame or other obstructions. Install the silencer and determine how hangers need to be bent, if at all. Use a vise to bend the rod to the correct position. Use a tube or lightly tap with a block of wood and a hammer. Be sure not to bend the rods more than once or twice, as they will break. Remount silencer to measure intake adapter fit. The long adapter may be too long to fit into the intake of the silencer and also mount to the back of the muffler. It may be necessary to shorten that adapter. To do this, measure the gap between the intake and the weld location. Take this measurement and add 1.5 inches, where the adapter will insert into the intake or the 45-degree adapter. In this example, it is a 2-inch gap plus a 1.5-inch insert for a 3.5-inch total adapter length. Measure and mark adapter to cut. Be sure to add 1.5 inches for insert overlap. Ensure adapter fit. Slide weld-on adapter and silencer onto the factory muffler tailpipe. Spot weld only the adapter onto the tailpipe. All other parts fit tightly together, so no other welding is needed. Remove the silencer from the adapter to finish welding around the adapter. MIG or wire welding is recommended. Trim extra threaded rod material to fit. Use a hacksaw to cut to desired length. You can then weld threaded rods to the connections at the silencer for a more permanent fit if desired. Your silencer is now installed. Go enjoy the Silent Rider ATV exhaust silencer.